ladies and gentlemen of the media, civil society organizations, traditional leaders, youth groups, and fellow citizens of the Bono Region. My name is Magyina Kwasi, a concerned citizen of the Great Region and of the Republic of Ghana. I am here before you today not as a politician, not as a representative of any political party, but a concerned Ghanaian who believes in justice, accountability, and protection of our national resources. We have gathered here today for a very simple purpose. I have called you to this press conference to draw your attention to the widespread illegal sale of encroachment and misappropriation of state lands of the region, act which violate Ghana's laws and threaten the future development of our communities. I have also submitted a formal petition to the Bono Regional Minister, Honourable Addae Akwaboah, demanding urgent actions to be taken on the following. Evidence gathered indicate that several important public lands have been sold out and occupied by unlawful occupants in the region. These include Wenchi state lands around the Bono Regional Coordinating Council area, over 80 acres of land belonging to Center for National Culture, CNC, of which about 40 acres of these lands have been sold out to alleged private individuals who are political associates. For the purpose of mischief, I would not mention any political party's name, but they know themselves. Fellow citizens, other public lands has been diverted from the Lands Commission. Others have been turned into private filling stations and commercial enterprises. These lands belong to the state, not individuals, political office leaders, or powerful groups in the society. The 1992 Constitution of the Republic of Ghana is against such acts. The Lands Act 2020, Act 1036, and the Administration of Lands Act, Act 123, makes it clear that no individuals or group has a right to sell or convert a state land. Only the president, acting through the Lands Commission, may dispose the public lands. Listen, may, but all the lands that I'm talking about now, government has not intentionally disposed any land to any individual, nor a group of people. So they are using their own powers, encroaching on the state lands. Unauthorized sales and occupants of the state lands is criminal offense, I have already indicated. Therefore, I want to state the laws. As I have already mentioned, the 1992 Constitution have stated the Lands Act 2020, Act 1036, the Administration of Lands Act, Act 123, that no individuals or group has a right to sell or convert land. Only the president, acting through the Lands Commission, may dispose a land. Unauthorized sales of land occupied by unauthorized sale of land or of land is criminal offense. I am requesting the following from the Regional Minister, Honourable Addae Akwaboah. 1. To investigate all illegal sales of land and retrieve the affected state lands to the public. Publicly declare the status of all lands in Bono Region. We also want Regional Minister to direct government institutions to publish details of lands in their custody. We also want the Minister to issue stop work notices on all unauthorized private development on the state lands. This is to ensure accountability and prosecute all offenders, being a public or private or political persons who, by their own virtue, have taken lands belonging to the state. Why this press conference? We know all public lands are meant for purpose. Number 1, public lands are secured or acquired for the purpose of building or establishing schools, hospitals, culture centers, markets, community development, government offices. When such lands are illegally sold out, it has so many negative effects on the state, such as the state will lose billions of cities, because the purpose of which government acquired the lands has been defeated. When these lands are sold out to individuals, what it means is that public will lose opportunities. The development will start, meaning we cannot see development in our communities, because the very lands belonging to the government that has to be used for various developmental projects has to be halted. Future generation will be robbed. This is the reason why we are coming out with this press conference, to let the regional minister, who is the research chairman, to be actively taking action against those perpetrators. This is a threat to the national security, the regional security, and the national development of our country. And it is against our constitution. I am, by this press conference, also calling on the President of the Republic, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, as a matter of an agency to ensure an independent inquiry into these matters. We also call on the Attorney General to investigate and prosecute all individuals found or culpable in this matter. The Lands Commission is also to conduct an immediate audit of all public lands in the Bono region and bring us a report immediately. Various traditional leaders, civil society organizations, youth groups, and the media, we need to sit up and help find solution to the menace going against the society. I believe when we stand on the truth, we can defend what will be in the public good. This fight is not against any political party. It is not against any political party, but it is against wrongdoing. It is against illegalities. It is against abuse of state property. I assure you that all lands in Bono and in Ghana, I will not stop this advocacy. I will continue to fight until my last breath, which I believe, because it is a good cause, my God will going to give me more days to be able to fight and bring resources that belong to the state for the future generation. Every illegal sale will be exposed. Every piece of state land will be protected. Every offender is going to be held accountable. Transparency, I assure you, is going to restore in public lands administration. I am ever prepared to approach court, including filing application of mandamus should the regional minister fail to act. In conclusion, let us be known, state lands belong to the people of Ghana, not individual, not political parties or political actors, nor private interests should state land be used for. Today marks a beginning of a renowned fight for accountability and the protection of our future lands, our future, which our unborn generation in the region will come and use those lands. I believe, before I end, I want to ask these questions to all those who are involved themselves in this illegal act. The first question I want to ask you, if the said lands meant for our children and we are today selling them, what the future will be for our tomorrow leaders? Who benefit when public property is converted into private wealth, and who suffers? If the law of Ghana cannot protect the lands, then what can they protect? Should a few individuals be allowed to profit at the expense of the entire region? What will be the future of our generation? Is silence an option when our common inheritance is being stolen in a broad daylight? If we do not defend the state land today, what will be left for the next generation? And finally, if not us, then who? If not now, then when? Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I am grateful for honoring my invitation for this short notice of the press conference, which I believe, because of its importance, made you come for this particular press conference. Thank you, and you will hear from me if the Minister of Bono Region, Honourable Joseph Addae Akwaboah, fails to act or respond to a petition that I have made to him and this press conference. And I will forward this to the President of the Republic about the state at which our lands has been encroached and been stolen by individual hypocrites in our society. This is not only Bono, it is the whole of Ghana. When I finish Bono region, I'm going to the next region, and I will demand accountability from those who are supposed to give us the report on our land. Thank you. This is your servant, Magyina Kwasi. Save Ghana, protect Ghana, love Ghana, protect our children's future. We'll meet again. Thank you, the press, for attending this very press conference.